Namaste, my lovely friends. Welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly. I am in South Dakota on a camper trip, and it's time to move our bodies into a healthier us. So unroll your mat, unpeel the edges, and together camper style, let us do some yoga. Welcome, my beautiful friends. Join me in a crisscross applesauce as we find our seat. You can root the hands down on the legs and just exhale the chin to the chest. Inhale, roll the shoulder blades back, raise the heart up. Just pausing as you exhale, collapsing forward, melting the chin to the chest. Inhale with the rising up breath here. Exhale, just allowing yourself to tune into your spine. Almost like these seated cow and cats, moving from arching to opening, tuning in with the breath. Inhale as you exhale to find some length in the spine, coming back to a neutral spine in the center. And just pausing as we bring the hands to Anjane Mudra in front of the heart. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, horizontally open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale for a robin's breath. And just taking some of these at your own pace as you tune into the spine, bringing the breath into the body here. Opening the shoulders, exhale, coming forward into the hands. Breathing that prana, that life force into the breath. Uniting your body as one as you exhale forward, coming back up. Exhale to dive, inhale to rise. Taking time for a healthier us means actually taking time to practice. So exhale, twist with me to the left. Twisting the body all the way over to the right. Breathing that breath, exhale to center, exhale, twisting the opposite direction to the left body now. Breathing that breath as we twist, detoxify the spine, coming back to center, raising hands high above the head. Exhale, climbing the fingers forward and posting up on the fingers like a tent. Exhale, resting the head down towards the earth here. Finding length in the spine, and now gently walking the fingertips to the right side of the mat or right side of the carpet or earth, wherever you are. Breathing into that open side of the body. Exhale back to center and walking to the opposite direction. And just showing up wherever you are, right? Because it's a practice, it's not a perfect. And wherever you are in your body, my lovely friends, bringing that breath into the back of the body. Now coming back to center. Exhale, hands up. Interlacing the fingertips, pressing the palms up high to the sky, and taking some talks to the right, to the left, and circling around. And making this motion come from the shoulders down into the core, into the top of the ribs. Finding that movement. Bringing that breath with you as you tip to the left, inhale to the right. We're going to exhale, one hand down, reach across the top, stretch, find expansiveness, and come down in this sweeping motion. Inhale to rise it up. Exhale to float it on down, my friends. Bringing that breath with you as you raise it up. And just tune into your shoulders and how is it going in your shoulders today in your side body. Exhale to lower. Now pressing the opposite hand down and floating the opposite hand, sweeping it up. And then exhale down to the mat and tuning into this opposite shoulder on the left body. Exhale to sweep it down. And you can also take a free expression and know that I'm here just as your guide. I'm not your know-it-all teacher. So take movements that feel best for you. Both hands back, bringing them back to that heart Anjane Mudra and meeting me, my lovely friends, on your knees into a tabletop position. Setting yourself up for success. You can also take glasses off if that feels good. Really rooting your hands into the earth and rounding out the spine for a cat. Exhale the navel down, chin and tail goes up for a cow. So taking some cow and cats, and you can tune into the feet You can bring the feet posted up on the cow and release them flat with the cat. And really just tuning into the spine and really pressing the earth away as you gently roll the eyes of the elbows forward as you exhale that spine up and release it down. And I'll peek behind the right side body, looking at the heel, breathing into that expansive body, and then peeking to the left. And just feel what that feels like in your hips, and your glute, and your booty muscles. Inhale, right hand, exhale, threading the needle through, active, raise up. Exhale through the needle, press the earth away with that left hand, threading the needle, actively rising. Exhale through, inhale to raise, exhale to thread. And this last one, we're going to find a little stillness as you thread all the way through, resting on that right temple. You can post that left hand down, or you can bring a bind around the back of the body, finding a little stillness with the breath here. Inhaling it in and letting the breath go. Knowing that there is time for work and movement, and there's time for stillness. And allowing yourself to take these breaks is just as important as the movement portion in our asana practice. Floating that left hand down to the earth, pressing it up. Inhale, raising that right hand high to the sky. Coming back to center, root the right hand. Left hand comes actively, thread through the needle, hover, hover. Inhale that hand, exhale through the opening. Inhale, tucking through the core. Exhale, thread the needle. Bringing that body through, doing some work. Bringing it active. And on this last one, we're going to find restoration. Threading all the way through, resting on that left temple, and you can bind behind your back. And just finding a little stillness as we pause. Bringing the breath in to the side body that feels open and expansive. And exhaling that breath out. Pausing between the thoughts, or just rolling along with the thoughts. Really allowing that shoulder to stretch, unwinding, press that right hand into the earth, bringing yourself up, unthread the needle, lift that left hand high to the sky, and back to all fours, placing hands on tabletop. Release the right leg long. If your mat is rolling up, just work with it. Release that leg long, hug through the core, opposite hand releases out. Inhale to raise as we pulse about. You can go anywhere from a foot to 2 feet up with the opposite hand, opposite leg. Squeeze through the core and the booty. Inhale to rise, exhale to expand down. So just rising up with the body and working together as you press the hand and the knee on the opposite side bodies down. Pausing here, hold, squeeze it in. Exhale, long and strong bird dog. Inhale, tuck knee into chin, into elbow, bringing them together, gluing, and then exhale, find length and energy in the body. Inhale to tuck, exhale, long. Really rounding out through the spine as you tuck in, and exhale, find length in the spine, length in the body. Bringing the body in, hugging and tucking, and bringing it long, hugging and tucking and long. Doing hard things is holding in 3, 2, 1. Exhale down to the earth. And from here, my beautiful friends, you can find yourself in a child's pose, Bhaktasana or Balasana. You can extend the arms long. And taking this as a moment of gratitude and repeating in the eye of the mind, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for. And allowing gratitude to wash over you in this moment. Allowing yourself to bring this grateful heart with you today. To awaken this grateful heart. Because gratitude will pave our way for a better way of living, a better way of thinking and feeling. I am grateful for. And just pausing here. Taking a noticing. I am grateful for. Slowly rolling up to the hands into that tabletop position and setting yourself on the opposite side body. So rooting through the opposite hand and knee. Extend the left leg long and right arm long. Inhale, raising up, down to the earth. Inhale, raising up, and you can come 1 to 2 feet off of the earth and down. Slow and mindfully from the core, lift and rest. And even touching and tapping the earth beneath you. Inhale to rise, exhale to sink. Raise and inhale to tuck in, knee to elbow, exhale long and strong. Inhale it in, tuck. Round that spine when you come in, crunching, squeezing, and exhale long and lengthen. Inhale, finding the strength from the core, hugging the navel up towards the spine, with each bringing into the elbow to the knee. And exhale for length and extension, finding yourself where you are, powering through, holding 3, 2, 1, and down to the mat, my beautiful friends. Giving yourself a little rest and just pausing again. You could find that child's pose by tucking the hands back by your side, or you can join me with a shark fin namaste or a dolphin fin namaste. And just returning to that gratitude practice. I am grateful for. I am grateful for. I am grateful for, with the hips opened, the heart sinking down to the earth. And just pausing, feeling the beat of the heart elevated, maybe the rise and the flow of the breath, the quickening, the shortening. Just noticing this pause of stillness here in between movement. Exhale, hands to the earth, pressing into the earth. And like you're rolling a ball with your nose, coming to the belly here. And you can come here for a cobra, low cobra, with the hands below the shoulders. You can raise up. And if it feels good for you, you can inhale, hovering the feet and hovering the hands, corseting through the core strength, squeezing through the inner thighs as you hold, hover it in, finding inner strength from the earth, from this beautiful trees around me and the grass. Breathing the breath as you hug in, and remembering this lovely mantra that we can do hard things. Resting the forehead back to the earth, bringing the hands and the feet down, pressing your body up, strengthening into a downward dog. And whatever this looks like for you, and allowing yourself to hollow through the front body, opening up through the shoulders. Really inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up. Inhale, hovering chin to chest. Inhale, raise, bringing that 3-legged dog in. Exhale, raise that 3-legged dog, chin to chest. Chin to chest, knee now to right elbow. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog, come to plank transition. Knee to elbow, exhale back to center, 3 to the center, exhale long and strong, inhale knee towards the chest, long and strong, strengthen, do hard things. Now crossing the midsection, opposite elbow, bringing the body all the way across, knee opposite elbow. Or on the last one, we're going to step it through here, friends, however this looks for you. Stepping through, releasing that left leg down on the earth, tracking the foot behind you. And then just pressing the left hand into the earth, bringing the right as you come up to the right side body and press the knee away, twisting and raising the heart up, opening the hip here as you press the right foot into the earth, breathing that breath in. If you would like, you can extend, stack shoulders over shoulders here for this Anjane Asana variation here of a twist, opening up your body and your heart, really pressing the earth away from you with the knee on the earth and the right hand. And then coming back to that knee, and you can press away, bring both hands together. And now right hand goes down to the earth. Left hand you can bring at the hip, option to be at the hip, or you can bring option to extend it, stack shoulders over shoulders, knowing one side will feel better than the other. Meet back at center, post up on that hind foot, my lovely friends here. Just taking a moment here to find your body as you press the earth away here in this runner's lunge. Breathing that breath in, feeling the support from the earth, hugging the thighs in towards each other. Breathing the breath into the back of the heart, my lovely friends. And slowly stepping up on that hind foot on the pad and coming in here for this runner's lunge supported. You can go down onto the knee if you would like, or you can stay high in the sky, hands at hips, cactus. And now just gentle transition, open up the foot, the hind foot facing the long edge of the mat, Virabhadrasana 2, exhale, peaceful warrior, backwards high-fiving yourself. You can bring that hand around, exhale, into an extended side angle, bring that right hand down to the earth. Extend that arm above the head here. Coming back into that warrior. And then however it works for you, down to the earth, hands down into your downward facing dog. Float to the knees and float back for that child's pose, that Bhaktasana or Balasana in Sanskrit. Once again, returning to stillness and allowing yourself to have a grateful heart here by repeating, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for. Knowing once again that there's time for rest and there's time for work. And restorative poses in yoga are just as important as the movement portion. Restoration allows us to create more flexibility and mobility in the body. Slowly floating up to the hands, pressing back to that downward facing dog, left leg. Now center 3, exhale, 3-legged dog, chin to chest, knee to chin, 3 at the center, 2. And then now coming to that left side body, same side body, exhale, bring the knee to the elbow on the same side body, knee to the elbow, same side body, leg long and strong, and then back to center for 3. Really powering through the hands, doing hard things, feeling the heat rise. 2, last one to the center, cross the midsection, opposite elbow, grow those brain cells. 2, on this last one, exhale long and strong, step it through however it looks for you, or we're going to do a bonus. All right, there it is. Sometimes we lose track, and that's okay. Step it through, release the right arm down on the earth, and press the left hand into the left knee, opening up the hip here, finding this little bit of this twist, twisting into the body as you bring that breath with you, and letting it go. Just feeling what it feels like in the hips. And now you can extend that arm long and stack shoulders over shoulders. You can also have the option to cactus the arm or bring the hand at the hip here, finding inner strength through the body. Now releasing that opposite hand towards the inside of the foot and going the opposite direction, and knowing that it's going to feel stronger or different on one side versus the other. So powering through, you can stack shoulders over shoulders. Showing up for a healthier you means showing up. Both hands on the earth, pressing into this runner's lunge, pressing the earth away. You can rock forward and back in the heel. If that feels good, really hollowing through that front body as you create that negative space, bringing that breath along for this ride with you. Inhale, raising it up, finding strength through the inner thighs. Option also to stay down. And then exhale, finding a transition in the legs, opening the hips and the heart up. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Exhale, peaceful warrior or reverse warrior with a backwards high five hand. You can bind that hand back behind you, my beautiful friends. Exhale, warrior 2. Extended side angle and bringing the weight into the core. Extending like you're rolling a ball down the hand, down the leg. And knowing that this is different for us every day. Wherever you are in your practice, my friends, is okay. Hands to the earth, pressing to a plank. Get yourself back in that restorative child's pose. I love restoration in yoga. I love movement, and it's so important for us to restore. Coming back to, I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for. Slowly making your way on your sit bones into a seated position, my lovely friends. Bringing palms, kissing palms to your heart. Just taking a moment to tune in, tuning into the breath. Thank you so much for practicing Namaste, my lovely friends. I love you. I will see you back in the next time.